First and foremost, the acceptance of Kazakhstan as a member of the of WACS. We had to translate some papers before that could have been put in place, but we are ready now. Are the representatives of Kazakhstan here? Anybody here from Kazakhstan? Okay.
The Turkey Association has formed a conglomerate, so now we have 9 chapters in Turkey, and we'd like to present them with their new national membership. Please come forward. No, because they're already in. They went into the association in 2006 with the challenge that they would be able to bring in the rest of the chapters in the country, and they have under his leadership, and so that they now have 9 different chapters under one umbrella in Turkey. So Turkey is very well represented here. Again, the Latvian Association has a new charter, so may I call the delegation from Latvia to come forward to get their new charter. The Latvians are slept in this morning. I guess it's the wrong time frame. May I ask Brian Cotterill to come forward and pick up the certificate for extraordinary membership upon the British Culinary Federation. Oh, here he is. Okay.
And also call this on 2. Call them all up so they stay. We do it all in one shot.
And again, for the Romanian Association, if they could come forward and receive their new certificate. Yeah, here, Latvia. He's not asleep.
No.
He's far back in the room, though. Huh? This is. Yeah. See, our family's growing all the time.
All right, great. Thank you. We also have to secure a replacement for Gieser Gudmundsson as the Continental Director for Northern Europe. And I understand that Wales has a recommendation. This will be an appointment to serve out the remaining term, which is a 2-year term of the Continental Director for Northern Europe. Is Wales ready to make a recommendation? Can you go to get a microphone and...
Thank you, Mr. President. We would like to propose Brendan O'Neill of the Panel of Chefs of Ireland to become the Director for Northern Europe.
And who is the individual?
Brendan O'Neill.
Brendan, will you please come up? I accept the recommendation and appoint Brendan O'Neill for a 2-year term as the Continental Director for Northern Europe. Come up here, Brendan. You're still looking very good, Brendan, although it's early. Congratulations.
Thank you very much indeed.
You want to make a little acceptance speech?
Yes. I just listened to some of the problems, and I speak a lot with Gieser, what the few problems that are needed in Northern Europe. I listened to what the Russians need and the development of what is happening in the Eastern Bloc. I look forward to the next 2 years of working hard, trying to do for the next 2 years what I did 4 years ago in Dublin, and help the Northern Europe develop a bit more. Nice and easy, no hassle. Emails are available. The Secretary's anxious that I'm going to give her an awful lot more work to do, but that's life. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, Wales, for your proposal. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
This might be a little bit out of order, Mr. President. I'd just like to say what we've learned this year at this conference is the clarity all of a sudden in WACS, from the Culinary Committee and all the way down all the subcommittees. That can only happen for a good presidium and a lot of work that was done over the last 4 years. I would like the members here today, if you don't mind, just to stand and give the outgoing presidium a round of applause. Thank you.
Very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to give you a brief update on Train the Trainer. As you know, we had Chile, India and Ireland pledged to continue their support to the program. New countries that want to participate include Mexico, Mongolia, Fiji, Romania, Australia, Guatemala, Finland, Malaysia, and Austria. So that tells me that the program is deemed to have value to organizations, and I think that interest really indicates that we ought to move ahead with it and continue to grow it and build on it. So I thank you for all your interest on that. Another schedule update, as I mentioned before, there will be awards presentations before lunch and after lunch. It will culminate and end with the Global Chef Challenge celebration. Since some of you don't know if you're called to the stage to receive some recognition, I suggest that you all are here, both before and after lunch. It would be ashamed if you would be called up and not available to receive whatever. On a more somber note, we all heard about this disaster in China. And the Presidium has decided to, again, make a donation to the appropriate sources in China to aid with the disaster that struck that area. We do have a disaster fund. The Presidium is authorized to do that. And so I want to convey to our Chinese colleagues that we want to do it. We are waiting for you to give us the right kind of information. And again, please convey from the entire WACS family our heartfelt sympathies and support. Mr. Schmidiger, the treasurer, would like to personally hand you the check for the donation.
$5,000 for the China Red Cross. Thank you very much.
Dear, how to say, I'm so moved by what you gave us today. As you know, I'm so feel so warmed by what now. I'm so moved. I'm so proud of as the member of WACS big family. So we will overcome the difficulties. What happened during the earthquake? Because we have your help and support. So thank you again on behalf of my government and Chinese people. Thank you.
Once again, we'd like Dr. Bill Gallagher to come to the centre of the stage, please. He has a few